Welcome back to Infinite Garage. Before we get into today's video, I want you to ask yourself something real quick. When you're sitting in traffic bumper to bumper, barely moving, what are you doing with your foot? If you said just holding the brake, congratulations, you might be slowly destroying your transmission and you don't even know it. And by the time you do know it, your mechanic is going to be handing you a bill that starts with a 2 and ends with 3 more zeros. Stick with me for the next few minutes, because what I'm about to break down could literally save you thousands of dollars, and it's something nobody talks about. Alright, so let's set the scene. You're on the 405, or maybe the 95, or whatever highway runs through your city doesn't matter. Traffic is awful, like it always is. You're inching forward every 20 seconds. You've got your foot on the brake, the car's in drive, and you're just waiting. Sounds totally normal, right? It is normal. It's what almost everyone does. But here's the thing. Normal doesn't mean it's good for your car. And this one habit, this one thing that millions of automatic drivers do every single day, is quietly doing damage that adds up fast. Let me explain what's actually happening inside your transmission when you sit in stop-and-go traffic with the car in drive. Your automatic transmission uses something called a torque converter. Think of it like a fluid coupling. It connects your engine to your transmission so power can flow to the wheels. When you're stopped with your foot on the brake, your engine is still running, still spinning, and that torque converter is still doing work. It's fighting against itself, essentially. The fluid inside is being churned and heated up constantly, and all that heat has nowhere to go. Transmission fluid is the lifeblood of your gearbox, and heat is its #1 enemy. Every time you sit there and drive with your foot mashed on the brake, you're cooking that fluid a little bit more. And it gets worse. There's a component inside your transmission called the torque converter clutch. In modern vehicles, this clutch engages to improve fuel efficiency and reduce heat. But in low-speed stop-and-go conditions, it's constantly cycling, engaging, disengaging, slipping. Over time, that wear adds up. The friction material degrades. The fluid breaks down, and one day, your transmission starts slipping, hesitating, or just fails completely. And that, my friend, is when your mechanic tells you that you need a rebuild, and we're talking anywhere from $1,500 to $3,000, $4,000, even $5,000 depending on your vehicle. Now here's the fix, and it's so simple that most people don't believe it actually makes a difference. When you're in traffic and you know you're going to be stopped for more than just a few seconds, shift into neutral. That's it. Just tap it into N. When you do that, you take the load off the torque converter. Your engine is still running, but it's not fighting against the drivetrain. The fluid temperature drops. The stress on the converter clutch disappears. Your transmission gets a little breather every time you use this habit, and over the course of months and years, that adds up to a significantly longer transmission lifespan. I know what some of you are thinking right now, but isn't it bad to shift in and out of drive and neutral constantly? And honestly, that's a fair question. Here's the truth. Shifting between drive and neutral at low speed or while stopped puts almost zero stress on your transmission. Modern automatics are designed to handle that. What they are not designed to handle well is prolonged heat buildup from sitting in drive under load. So yes, the slight mechanical engagement of shifting to neutral is a much smaller problem than the slow thermal death you're avoiding. Let me give you a real-world analogy. Imagine you're holding a heavy box at arm's length. If someone told you to set it down on the table every minute or two and then pick it back up, you'd be fine. You'd last hours. But if they told you to hold it out continuously, no breaks, for a 2-hour commute your arms give out, that's your torque converter on a bad traffic day. Give it the chance to rest, and it'll go the distance. Now, there's another layer to this that most people completely ignore, and this is where the $2,000 mistake really starts to compound. Transmission fluid. A lot of drivers have no idea how often it needs to be changed, or they've been told it's lifetime fluid. Don't worry about it. I'm here to tell you that lifetime fluid is one of the most misleading things the auto industry ever put out there. The lifetime they're referring to is often the lifetime of the transmission under ideal conditions, not your real-world city driving, not your summer heat, not your long commutes. If you're doing a lot of stop-and-go driving and you've never changed your transmission fluid, go check your mileage right now. If it's over 60 or 70,000 miles and you can't remember the last fluid change, this is your sign. Dark brown fluid, burnt smell, or anything that doesn't look like a clear reddish pink is fluid that's already past its prime. Change it. It typically costs a couple $100 at a shop, or less if you do it yourself. While we're here, let me give you a few more quick habits that protect your transmission in traffic. First, don't creep. A lot of drivers release the brake, roll forward 2 feet, then hit the brake again. Every time you release the brake and drive, that torque converter is re-engaging. If you're not actually moving, just stay on the brake or throw it in neutral. Second, when you're coming to a complete stop and you know you'll be sitting a while, like at a red light or a long backup, that's a perfect neutral moment. Third, make sure your transmission cooler is doing its job. Most vehicles have one built into the radiator, but if you do a lot of towing or you live somewhere that gets brutally hot, an auxiliary transmission cooler is one of the best investments you can make. Here's the bottom line. The automatic transmission in your car is an engineering marvel. It shifts thousands of times on every single drive, it manages massive amounts of torque, and it does it all without you thinking about it. But it's not invincible. Heat, wear, and neglect are what kill transmissions, and a lot of that damage happens in traffic, quietly, without any warning lights or weird noises. Until one day, it just doesn't work anymore. The good news is, it doesn't take a mechanic or a big budget to protect it. Shift to neutral in traffic. Change your fluid on schedule. Pay attention to how your car drives. Any hesitation, any slipping, any shuddering when you accelerate from a stop is your transmission asking for help. Catch it early and you're looking at a minor repair. Ignore it and you're looking at a major one. That's it for today, guys. If this video just saved your transmission, or at least made you think twice about your traffic habits, go ahead and drop a comment below. I want to know, are you a neutral in traffic person already, or is this the first time you're hearing this? Let me know. And if you found this useful, hit that like button. It genuinely helps this channel grow and helps me keep putting out content like this for free. If you're not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? We talk about real car care stuff here, the kind that actually saves you money. I'll catch you in the next one. Stay smart out there.